What's up, everybody? This is attorney Dan X Nguyen coming at you with a little bit of advice on um, this question I got earlier this week. This person was interested in going to two different types of businesses. And the question they asked was, hey, can I run both businesses under one LLC? And this is a very typical scenario. And well, technically you can. So the technical answer is yes. But I think that's the wrong question to ask yourself. The correct or the better question you should be asking yourself is, should I run both businesses inside the same LLC? And usually the answer is no, and I'll tell you why. The two different businesses will have two different risk exposures. And so one of the benefits of having just an LLC or corporation for your own business is obviously to protect your assets, personal assets, from your business liabilities. And so by having just one LLC for two businesses, the liabilities of one business can expose the assets of the other business, because essentially they're the same company, and that comes from the same pool of assets that you have liability exposure. Why you want to separate them is so that if you have an issue in one business, that liability is isolated in that one LLC, and vice versa. So if you have any problems with one business, that problem stays over there, and your other assets and your other business is not generally affected by the problems in the other business. Now, there's a little bit of downside to it. There is, because you're running now two companies, corporations or LLCs, in California, you have to pay the $800 and your franchise tax, so that's another $800 a year. That's another, if it's a corporation, a little bit more maintenance, twice the maintenance, and so there's a little bit more. However, someone explained it to me as like, hey, this is kind of like almost like an insurance policy, right? You're isolating not only your personal assets but also your other business assets from each other. So think of it as a kind of an asset protection play. The cost of it is the annual maintenance of the LLC. Again, I always advocate some liability insurance to protect your businesses. And so in combination with the business entity, corporation, or LLC, and insurance, I think you got a good play to protect your business. So don't ask yourself, can you run two businesses inside one LLC or corporation? Ask yourself whether you should run two businesses or LLCs inside one corporation. All right, hope this has been helpful. This is attorney Dan X Nguyen coming at you, and I'll talk to you later.